Well, here I am going on another e-bike ride. I got at least a two-part mission here. One is I need to go to the trash place. And then okay, what's going on here? All right, just wasn't getting any gas there. Gas for an e-bike. I mean, it wasn't getting any acceleration for a second. So we're gonna dump the trash. Then we're gonna go to the library and print out a form I need to send in to the home base. So we're gonna show you how to go to the library and print something. Pretty good, how are you? So 2:51, I have an hour and 9 minutes before my last appointment of the day, so we're gonna shoot to the library. Yes, sir, bub. On the e-bike. And you're gonna be kind of surprised at how quick this trip is. I get a kick at how much lush desert there is right next to the park here. I like this so much better than, you know, kind of being right in the center of town. So we did discover all traffic laws must be obeyed by e-bikes. Well, with the exception of you can actually ride them on the sidewalk, but stop signs, if you're in the roadway, stop signs, stop lights, yield signs, everything you have to, unlike New Mexico, you have to obey them all. In New Mexico, they specifically allow bicycles to, you can glide, when it's safe, you can go ahead and glide right through stop signs. Not here though. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what the hours are on Fridays for the library, but it kind of looks from here like I'm gonna be out of luck because there are only 2 cars there, and that's gonna mean the library is probably not open. Yeah, there's no way that it's open because if it were open, there would be a lot more cars here. So let's go look at we'll check out the library hours. So that'll be the first thing we'll figure out today. Monday through Thursday, 7 to 6, so that's it. So, and I'm assuming the library is going to be a 7 to 6, Monday through Thursday, and today's Friday, so not happening today, is it? No, no. So instead, let me go show you the dog park. Dottie will be jealous, but we'll go see the dog park anyway. It's kind of not quite across the street, but close. Another stop sign. And I believe there is a bike trail here. There is. And there's an entrance here to Town Park on the left, but the dog park is down here. All right, I need to tighten my my mirror needs to be tightened up. All right. We'll see if I can do that after I show the dog park. So there are 3 sections. There's the first one is for smaller dogs, 20 pounds and under, and I always, Dottie's close enough. And then this one is, Dottie's like 20, 25 pounds. And we have dogs, let's see. I thought there were 3, there's just 2. So these are definitely the bigger dogs. All right, so big dogs, log dogs, and I'm not putting my 25-pound dog with those big ones. But this is where I had my meetup last year, sort of like right around here, very informal. And there's we sat out here, or mostly stood, I guess. And there's bathrooms right there. Let me see if I can do anything about this mirror. I need a hex tool, and you know what? I think I have one in here. I think I actually have a hex tool somewhere. Check it out, I do. Isn't that amazing? All right, it worked, all fixed. So I'm gonna say, how long have we been going here? I can't even see. I can't even see, maybe 9 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is ride around a little bit, see what we see. See what we see. All right, so that one is for the big dogs, and the one closest to the road is for the little dogs. Oh, there is a medium one. There is a medium one. Sorry. Let me go down and take a look at that. Boy, what a tour guide I am, huh? I'm not good at that. So this is the medium one. And let's see if there's a sign there for size. I don't see it. It's hard, you know why it's hard? Because the sun is directly in my eyes, even with sunglasses. I'm having a hard time seeing it. Okay, here it is. Medium dogs, 21 to 50 on the right, 20 and under on the left. I'm making a video.
Oh,
No,
hey,
I'm
Rob.
not.
You're Rob, aren't you?
Yeah, Rob, Travels
Okay.
with Dottie.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll tell my husband I met you. He wrote you. His name is Rick. He said, "Oh, I hope we'll see Rob."
Would he like a sticker, maybe? Are you okay with being on film, or do you want me to avoid it?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, I always ask. I can give him a card and a sticker if
Okay.
he'd like that. People always think, is he talking to himself, that crazy man?
Well, I kind of thought that, but I didn't recognize you. But it was the yellow vest. That threw me.
Well, and the lack of the bald head. I've got the bald head
Oh,
covered.
that's right. That's right.
There
Oh, no,
That's,
not for eating.
no, it's not a snack.
Oh.
I'm sorry I don't have a snack for you.
Oh, gee, doesn't need one. I'm gonna run her off here in a little bit.
Okay,
Okay. Nice.
nice to meet you. Okay,
All right. Come on.
so now that I straightened out which enclosure is for which dogs, we met a viewer. I think more her husband is the viewer. Okay. My phone was halfway out of my pocket, which is not a good thing, is it? An expensive iPhone. Let's get it all the way in the pocket. So there's zero chance that it's gonna fly out while I'm driving. Okay. Here we go, and we'll go down to the town park entrance. That's part of the park, I believe. Obviously, I think it is. Okay. I have my rear view mirror on. Is this? Yes, this is a park entrance. I've never been in this way. I've never been through this way. I've only been to the part where they have the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous every year. I didn't even know there was so much more to it here. Cecilia's Rainbow Gardens. I don't know what, I've never heard of that. Look at all the stuff I'm discovering living in town for the season, and it's only not even the first week is done yet. So much to explore that I've never really seen before. And the other thing that I haven't really seen before are so many of these private homes and their little compounds. I think is so cool. Let's make a left here on, don't know what street, too much sun in my eyes. I don't know what the street is I'm turning on. Boy, even with sunglasses, it's pretty brutal. I think I'm gonna end up on Main Street up here, I think. Looks like some major street, anyway. Is it Plymouth, maybe? Plymouth Avenue? We'll see. We'll get up here, I'll let you know. See, I have 55 minutes before my next appointment today. I still can't see what this is. This is Chandler Street. Who knew? Don't know anything about Chandler Street. Heck, I could get lost. We're on Chandler Street. Another big street in front of us. There's some sort of business up here. I'm gonna guess this is Main Street up here, maybe. We're about to find out, aren't we? Oh no, this looks like this is a U-Haul place. So it's behind Best Auto. So Best Auto must do U-Hauls as well. And we're on, this is Central. Boy, I'm turned around. I wish I knew what I was doing, but I don't. And I think to get back home, I need to make a left here. But boy, did I get turned around fast. And I believe to the right is north, and to the left here is south. And I'm gonna get up on the sidewalk because I don't wanna get run over on the street. Plumosa Wash, yep. There's RV Pit Stop on the left. That's probably the most well-known spot to do. You can dump your tanks there. You can get propane and water. And there's also a little tiny, part of it's a little tiny RV park. And it looks like the propane's $3.29 a gallon. $3.29.9, so $3.30. There's, to the left there is Dr. Cole's chiropractor. I've been there a few times. He's pretty good. I tell you, it's a sort of walk-in. I think it's about $40 cash. And I think it's Thursdays and Fridays, but you have to look it up. Dr. Cole, C-O-L-E. But I'll tell you, his waiting room is packed with people every time. So he must be doing something good. Well, here's an RV park right here, Kofa Mountain RV Park. Let's take a look in there, shall we? Take a peek. I'm sure they won't mind. Looks like quite a few permanent residents here. But I mean, lots of spots to rent here. It looks nice and clean, doesn't it? This looks like a pull-through site with a slab and a picnic bench. Yeah, this is very nice looking. Very nice looking place. Is there people with park models? Park models, after park models. Nice looking, very nice. Look at this. Cova Mountain RV Park. Good to know. And I've heard of this one, Shady Lane. I've heard of Shady Lane. Yeah, almost crossed with that guy. Was going pretty fast. I'm not going to be able to zip across the road like this in about a month. It'll be impossible. So here we are. Registration, stop here. So I see quite a few older, very nice and clean older rigs, but I only mention that because people get afraid, hey, does it have one of those 10-year rules? And obviously they don't. Which is good. I hope I have my rig and at the 10-year mark and beyond. Yeah.
Hi, Rob. I'll see you later, honey. All right. I'm just a follower.
Huh? Oh, you are? How did you recognize me?
Just coming down, just your silhouette.
You're on camera, by the way. Do you want to be or no?
Not really, Rob. No.
All right, I'll take it out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll take it out.
Welcome and welcome.
Thanks.
We just got back.
I can't see. That's amazing. You recognize me with the helmet on and glasses and.
Just a subscriber, a follower.
That's so funny.
Well, welcome to Shady Lane.
Well, thanks. I was just taking a little tour
I
through,
did. All right.
because this is my season in town.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I'm noticing stuff for years I never saw.
For sure. Isn't it different?
It's totally different, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot of videos on it.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're here.
All right, thank you.
All right. See you later. Bye.
In case I have a senior moment and don't take her out, just scream in the comments, get in there, unlist the video, and take that nice lady out like you promised you would. But I'm pretty sure I'll remember. I'll remember. Actually, the easy thing to do is what I do is I shut it off so it creates a separate file, so I know at the end of that first file I need to do some editing. That'll be all right. I'm going to be on the road here because I want to make a left, so I might as well be in the road to do that. I got just so you know, I've got my helmet on and my yellow vest on. So super safe. Well, I should be getting back. I've got just 45 minutes to get back and get settled and do my next one. Hey, good timing, huh? This guy's got a blinker on, so he's gonna turn too. Now we're on Main Street, headed home. On the bike, this is a bike path here on Main Street. So I assume when they have a bike path, it's not illegal to be on the sidewalk. I bet they want you to use the bike path. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'm still amazed that people recognize me on the bike with a helmet on. I guess maybe it's the beard? I don't know. Let's pop into Crawford's Trailer Park. There's things I haven't noticed. I've never heard of Crawford's Trailer Park, but it's probably been here for 30 years or something, and just not living in town until this year. I miss stuff. There's a lot of vacancies in here. It's big, wide open. Again, every one I go through is very clean and pleasant. And definitely not any kind of prejudice against vintage RVs. I see plenty of them in here. Some park models. Oh, and here's the bus in Quartzsite, the Camel Express. You want to find out about the deal with them? It's 928-927-4333. That's 928-927-4333. And I'm sure they have a recording or someone to talk to you about what the schedule is, how much it costs, where do they go. And we got Coyote Fresh on the right, on the left, excuse me, and Family Dollar. And there's Big Bob's Bakery. I think that must be new, but tell me if I'm wrong that it's another thing I've missed for years. But there's Patty's Propane. And in front of Patty's is Scooter's Cafe. And I'll be going in there, I guarantee you, and having a meal, and I'll bring you with me. All right, we want to go to Plymouth Avenue here. So we're going to stop and we're going to wait for a traffic break, which I already see. Discount solar. And there's bike path right here. And we'll go on the bike path. Hi. I tell you, the bike path is pretty pleasant. Look at this, nice and smooth. Got shade trees. Right along a desert wash. Here we go. And here we are back at the police department, which is my marker to make a right-hand turn on Coyote Street. And that's what we shall do. Look how beautiful those mountains look in this light. And we make a left here. And here we are at the home base Arizona Sun RV Resort. Yay! We've arrived. And guess what? We have already arrived home. Ta-da! All right. So I think I'm gonna have to get used to kicking Dottie's thing out of the way to get the bike in. And then we'll put it back for her. And let's see. Here's the thing to lock up. I sure wish there was a more convenient place to lock my bike up on the trailer, but there really isn't. This is the only really solid thing on this side. All right. Thread that through. All right, let's take someone said, you really need to avoid showing your face on camera with that helmet on. I guess some guy thought I look stupid. Well, get used to it, my friend. Hey, look at this. What's going on here? What is going on, Dottie? Are you itching to go for a walk? Hang on, let me hook you up. We'll take you for a walk. Hang on, wait. All right. Let's go. Let's go here. I'm sorry, I messed up your bed. I'll put it back. Didn't I, Dottie? All right, come on. We still have half an hour. Enough time for a Dottie walk, isn't it? Are you Phil?
Yeah.
Rob.
I know. See, we met when Charlie and Diane were here.
Oh yeah, really? Okay, yeah.
They were here, and we were right across.
Right.
And we and Charlie and Diane became pretty good friends.
Hang on, let me shut this off. Okay, there was more viewers. Right, Dottie? Well, I'm thinking this would be good to sit outside. We can put out, I think be a good time to put out the awning maybe. Let's see how that does. Will we get some shade if we put out the awning? Maybe not. Might have to move the chair if I want shade. Yeah, the awning's doing no good at all. So we'll put it back up. And we'll just move the chair. See how George, oh, there's George. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. I want to put that awning all the way in, otherwise I'll forget it, and you don't want to forget to put your awning in around here, because a 60-mile-an-hour wind could whip up without notice. So we need something to drink. You know, I get regular waters, whatever is on sale. And I love these things, these Mio things, and I just squirt some flavor in there. Because if you buy flavored water, it's ridiculously expensive, but it's very inexpensive if you do it that way. All right, Dottie. There. Well, not quite. Maybe if I move up further. There, right here. Right here we got shade. And sorry, Dottie. You want to get in your bed? Go on, get up in your bed. Go. Dottie, go. Go on. Dottie, get up in your bed. She wants to be up next to me, I guess. Is that what you want? You crazy little dog? Okay. That's what she wanted. All right. Well, let's turn this thing around, shall we? Even with these sunglasses on, I was having a hard time seeing with the sun. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. The plan was to go to the library. Turns out the library's not. I had a sneaking suspicion. I don't know if you could tell that it wasn't open on Fridays, but I couldn't remember. But as soon as you see that parking lot empty, it's not open because it's a popular place. Free Wi-Fi. There's computers in there. It's a pretty neat place. I mean, very nice people work there. So anyway, that's today's video. I'll see you on the next one.